Hello, everyone. We are back with Gabby. We did have a slight inconvenience with Julia. She did have a problem she had to go take care of. She's away on vacation, and yeah, not my business to share, but there is something that was very urgent she had to take care of. She's fine. It is not a medical emergency. There's nothing wrong with her at all. It's just something that was going to affect her vacation. So ultimately, she had to get off. So I'm joined by Ashley King to ask the Facebook questions. I have Julia's questions in front of me that I will be asking, and we are here with our fifth boot, Gabby. Gabby, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
All right.
Hey, Gabby.
Hey.
With that being fair, let's get into your questions. So, walk me through everything. Where did it go? Where do you think it went wrong? Go ahead.
Like, I know this is going to sound super shady, but Matt was where I went wrong.
Yeah.
I told him, and you'll see it in the episode, so it's not a spoiler, but I told him I want a final three with you and Bill, and he thought I was going to write Bill's name down.
Yeah.
Again, why? I don't know.
Oh, Mateo.
We love him though.
But yes, we do. But so how do you think you would have fared if if you didn't swap where you did, if you end up in another tribe? Like, walk me through everything. If we didn't swap at all, like, where do you think
I don't know how it would have been if we didn't swap, because with only 5 people, there's not much room to hide. And then with the whole that cast was mostly people I didn't know or didn't know that well, so
right, absolutely. So do you think you would have done better in the other tribe if you swapped there?
I don't know, because I don't know how the dynamics would have been on the other tribe.
Fair enough. The other tribe was extremely messy, I can tell you that much. We just did it with Alex, and yeah, they were your tribe was definitely a lot more calm, cool, and collective. I will say that. I will give you guys that.
Oh God!
And I think it's pretty obvious in the episodes that they were just throwing each other's names out, and there was a lot of possibilities for that.
But messy tribes are messy tribes. That's I've already been there once. Don't want to do that again.
Yeah. But is there anything? What do you think you could have done differently? And just move on. What do you think you could have done differently? Do you just stick around for a little bit longer? What do you think? Walk me through that.
I think the only thing I really could have done to save myself was either A, somehow manage to be good at wall sits, which is probably not going to happen anytime soon, or B, actually, I regretted not playing my shot in the dark.
And we will get into that actually a little bit later. That's actually next question I have for you. But before we get to that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Ashley, who will read the questions from everyone on Facebook. So just state who they are and everything and what they.
Okay, I'm on mobile, so I'm going to have to go over
to
the.
You're fine. Go off camera.
Okay.
You need to.
So your first question is from Ian. He wants to know what your thought process was giving the clue to John.
I figured since John was someone that was on my original tribe, if I gave it to him and we managed to meet up at a merge, that could possibly give me some favor with him.
Fair enough.
Okay. And your next question is from Carrie. She wants to know what your favorite thing to do in NYC is.
My favorite thing to do? Well, not that I do it very often anymore, but when I get the chance, definitely go watch a Broadway show.
Nice. Okay, and your next question is from Bill. Why did you think that he was the one that flipped on you and not Matt? And he says he needed the two of you to break the DCP monopoly. He says he thought about playing his idol on you. He thought it would be 60-40 that you'd catch the votes and not him, but he didn't want to risk it.
Yeah. I don't know, the fact that Bill said that he had some trust issues kind of made me wonder if they were throwing my name out to Bill, and he was wondering if and he probably thought they were saying my name, but they could have been lying to him. So just in case.
Okay, and your next question comes from Jay Stahl. Did you think you were going to rocks? If you had known Bill had an idol, would you have tried to get him to use it on you?
I would have, or I would have gotten him to get played on himself, because think about it this way, because if it goes to rocks, Matt's immune, he's safe. Bill plays the idol, he's automatically immune from the draw. And because I tied for the votes, I wouldn't be on there. So it would have been either Lily or Carrie going home, and our side was 100% safe.
Okay, and your last question comes from Denny. She said she hated seeing you go. Matt fucked everything up by switching his vote.
Of course, what doesn't he?
Some people in this game weren't privy to knowing about the cast being predominantly DCP, but you were. She said she knows you missed the previous tribal, but in trying to secure the votes with Bill and Matt, was your goal to start taking out the DCP alliance?
Like, yeah. Because I knew I wasn't going to be in strong with that group, so gotta break it up. Even if I teamed up with them, I would have been last there, and no thank you.
And just to like preface this, Gabby did actually play DCP. You played Exile Island, and
not that I went very far.
Yeah, Gabby was a second boot due to lovely friend. Like Lauren knows I love her, but Lauren being messy, and I love Lauren, but
I love you, Lauren. Lauren and I are totally cool now. No hard feelings, Lauren.
Yeah. So Gabby was associated with DCP, and there was a little footage like the DCP clean sweep. Do we vote at Matt here? But they didn't realize he had immunity. But that was like in the breakout room after Shayu voted. They were trying to be like, let's get the DCP clean sweep. So I think had Matt won there, you definitely fared a chance for sure.
Yeah, I think so too. I also think they definitely would have gone for Matt.
Yeah. With that being said, we just have the one last question for you, and that is walk me through it. What was the decision between not playing your shot in the dark? Go ahead with that.
I don't know what I was thinking. Like I said, I was thinking that Matt would have actually realized that it was his best interest to go to rocks, but
right.
Yeah, we know Matt. Matt and worse moves. We know how that goes.
Yeah. Didn't get the worst move this
I still love you, no shade. You know, it's all in fun.
Yeah, so like so I basically just didn't think Matt would honestly do that.
No, I didn't.
And like I said, we don't know yet what's to come. Did Matt get the worst move? You'll have to stay tuned to figure out. We will be having those rewards at the reunion at the end of the season. I already have them planned out, but
I cannot wait for that.
Yeah. With that being said, thank you so much, Gabby, for joining us today. We are sorry this is short notice and we kind of rushed through a little bit here today, but
we did. Sorry.
You're good. No, you're good. No, you're good. We have to.
I was rushed here too, so.
Yeah, but anyway, with that being said, I'm sorry that this is a little bit. We can sit down and talk, but I am your host, Jay Milligan. We got production member and one of our room mods, Ashley's King, and Gabby, our fifth boot. Stay tuned for this week's episode. Something could be on the horizon. We're at the final 10. Are we merging, or do we throw another twist out? You'll have to find out. Have a great night, everyone, and we will see you soon. Good night.